Time now for your forewarned weather with Cedric Haynes.
All right, happy Wednesday, everyone. Let's get you out the door here as we talk about our forecast. It's a cold and dry start for most of the area as we go throughout this morning here. So no issues if you're getting ready to head off to work and school, getting on the roadways, at least in terms of the weather, you should be just A-OK out there. Now, as we get into the afternoon hours, we'll see a couple of valley rain and mountain snow showers beginning to develop. Don't think it's going to amount to much during the afternoon. This will be kind of a early wave of precipitation moving through. The heavier precipitation arrives tonight heading into early Thursday morning. And because of the timing of that and the fact that the precipitation rates could be pretty intense, that can help to bring down those snow levels to the valley floors as we get towards your Thursday morning. So that's what we're going to be watching for as we go over the next 24 hours. Outside right now, again, a mixture of temperatures on the map here. 23 in Logan, but we've got low 30s along the Wasatch fronts, but we have teens and 20s for the Wasatch back. We've also got teens and 20s here as you get down towards Castle Country and over towards southwestern, over towards portions of the West Desert, seeing those temperatures pretty chilly, but we're still sitting at about 40 degrees right now in St. George. All right, let's look at the weather map, because while all is quiet out there this morning, we've got some clouds beginning to approach from the west, and that's with our next weather maker that is getting oh so closer to the area here. So as we look at your next big impact here, Thursday morning commute, that's when we could be looking at that potential of some accumulating snow, potentially, possibly down to the valley floors. So we kind of want you to kind of just keep that in the back of your mind. Could have a little slow go as we go into your Thursday morning commute. Now, this will not be a snowstorm per se, but there could be a chance that we could see that snow coming down hard and heavy for a brief period of time tomorrow morning that could lead to some travel issues. Now, it's been very hard to get some snow down to the valley floors. I mean, you don't need me to tell you that. We haven't had a lot of snow days, and even when we have, we get very minor amounts, and it melts by the afternoon hours. In fact, officially, adding all of the snow that we've seen up so far since basically back in October, we average or have totaled up to about 9.2 inches of snow for the season. Typically, we're closer to 40 inches by this time. Unbelievable gap there, but yeah, we are well behind. Last year at this time, we were behind as well, but we still had almost 20 inches of snow already. So we haven't had a big storm move through, and I don't think this one will be a big storm, but it could add a little bit to those totals. We'll keep our fingers crossed. So clouds building in by lunchtime. It's the afternoon hours when we could see some valley light rain showers, mountain snow showers moving through. The main brunt of the system moves through Wednesday evening into your Thursday morning. So that's when the precipitation rates pick up, and that starts as valley rain in the evening hours with mountain snow, but those rates come down to the valley floors potentially. By the time you wake up on Thursday morning, that's when we could have some periods of snow out there for us, stretching down towards, potentially down towards the I-70 corridor before we start to see that kind of fading out as we go into the afternoon hours. And then notice by the time we get towards your Friday, pretty much quiet out there as a ridge of high pressure takes over. So as far as the snowfall amounts, again, as I mentioned here, Cottonwood's probably the big winners, is typical around here with about 5 to 10 inches of snow out of this system. The northern mountains elsewhere, probably about 2 to 8 inches, so not as big as our past couple of storms, but still, we're going to add to those mountain snow totals, which is good. Even the central mountains, though, notice, yeah, we could be talking about 1 to 3 inches of snow from this system as it moves through. Same story for the benches around the valleys. And then for the valleys themselves, we're going to go up to an inch. But here's the deal. If the transition happens early on in the evening, it could be a little bit more. If the transition happens a little later, it could be a little less. So we'll call it around an inch of snow or so, potentially up to for portions of the valley areas. And we'll keep an eye on this as we go throughout the day. We get some new data in. If it looks to be a little more stronger, we'll update you on that as we go throughout the day. But St. George, breezy conditions, low 60s for highs. We're in the mid-70s by the beginning of next week. The Wasatch Front, get ready. We got some active weather heading our way as we go into late today. And then especially for our Thursday morning, we're going to be keeping a close eye on that Thursday morning commute.